Hello, it's me again. Um, just something I noticed when because I have my year 11 formal coming up, and that's next Friday, and it's Tuesday today. And I was looking on eBay for some costumes, and I obviously use the Australian eBay because I'm in Australia, and one of the things I noticed when I went onto eBay, I made an account last night because my mum forgot hers and couldn't be bothered to turn her laptop on and blah blah blah. Basically, when you go to the Australian eBay site and you have an account, it actually says "G'day," and I'm like, oh my god, like these stereotypes are bad enough about like other people from other countries, like, oh, I dingo ate my baby, and stuff like that. Oh, good day, mate. Oh, fair dinkum. It's it's like a total mind blow to actually have, a website, eBay, say, when you've logged in, it goes g'day, and it's got then your username, and then not you, then log out or whatever. It was really, really weird. Um, I also wanted to ask you guys a question. Um, see, I've gotten a lot over my many, 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 many years in Australia that, sorry, my back's killing me. I'm just gonna lie down. Um, ugh. um, I'm on my bed, by the way. I've gotten a lot of different, accents. I've been told I have. Because when I first came to Australia in the year 2000, I had a Scottish accent, obviously because I'm from Scotland. That's where I was born and raised for the first 5 years of my life, and that's where my parents were born and raised, my grandparents and great grandparents and cousins and aunties and so forth and blah blah blah. And so I lost it, but I don't know how my accent got mixed up and garbled, but I'm pretty sure it's because living with the majority, well, only one other person had an Australian accent in my house, and that was my step grandpa, who's Australian. Um, Everyone else had Scottish accents, and so that mixed in with the kids at school who had Australian accents and all that. I think it got mixed up somewhere in there, but I don't know because I was on. My grandparents and I went to New Zealand, I think last year or something, and I was on the boat going from the North Island to the South Island. If anyone out there doesn't know where New Zealand is, it's not a part of Australia. It's like completely different. It is not at all interlinked with Australia. It's an island of its own on the never on the east coast, far over on the east. Um, anyway, and so I was in the gift shop buying gifts for my mum and my stepdad for when I got back, and I was asking her, and she was like, "Oh, your accent," and I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Oh, it sounds British. Like, are you from England?" And I'm like, no, I'm actually Scottish." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, no, now I can hear it." And I'm like, oh. I was like, that's really weird because at all, I don't have like any resemblance of my Scottish accent left at all. So it's kind of weird. And then she was like, Oh yeah, you have sort of, and I told her my whole story of how, I came here in 2000 and blah blah blah. And she was like, "Ah, because I hear some other accents. I hear Scottish, I hear English, and I hear American." And I'm like, "American? What? I don't know how that ugh." Anyway, and so what I wanted to ask you guys is, what do you hear in my accent? Is it Australian or Scottish or English or Australian? I don't know. Apparently, I have a mix. Apparently, I don't have an actual accent of a specific description. Apparently, I have a mix of like four or something. But yeah, I feel alone. I feel like some mix of like 8 different countries. Of someone's like, oh, I'm part Mexican, I'm part Australian, I'm part British, I'm part Egyptian. I feel like one of those people. Anyway, so comment and let me know what kind of accent I have, and also your personal opinions. What accents you hear in my voice? That'd be great. I'd like to know what I have. Check out my other videos. Whoa, this one. Check out my other videos up here. You can subscribe to my channel up there. And yeah, leave your comments. So this had nothing to do with my tics. I was just on YouTube surfing around, and then I came across like all these Australian versus American and all that stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm curious. Oh, I'll post it to my followers. Yeah. So comment. Sweet. Peace out, guys.